Good evening. Today I'm gonna introduce something really interesting and special. Actually, I'm gonna introduce a hijack accident happened in USA history. And in November 24, 1971, it's a day before the Thanksgiving. A man called Dan Cooper. He spent $20 to buy a plane ticket from Portland to Seattle, and the flight number is 305. This man, he dressed professional and took a black briefcase with him. And when he entered the plane, he also ordered the alcohol drink. He seems like a normal person. When the plane taken off, he called the stewardess and gave her the note. At the beginning, stewardess didn't mention that and ready to leave. However, Dan Cooper said, "You better watch that nose because he takes the bomb with him on this plane." After that, Dan Cooper led the stewardess to sit between with him and showed her the bomb. And he mentioned several requirements. The first one is he wants $200,000 in cash when they arrived at Seattle Airport. The second requirement is there should be a truck to refuel for this plane and taking him to the Mexico City. The third requirement is he wants 2 front parachutes and 2 back parachutes. Based on the emergency situation, the stewardess immediately tells this situation to the pilot, and the pilot tells this situation to the airport manager. Because of they need to care about the passenger's safety situation, and the manager accepts for the requirement. And at 5:24 p.m., they landing at Seattle Airport, and D.B. Cooper released all of the passengers, and the FBI agency delivers the money. However, all of the money is taken picture because they want to trace them back and find the D.B. Cooper. At the beginning, they want to have an appointment with D.B. Cooper on the plane. However, he said no. And here's the critical thing. The D.B. Cooper mentioned that he wants the pilot to stay at low speed and fly to the Mexico. However, during that time, all of the jet plane can't do that. But the plane he took is Boeing 727. The only one plane can do that. So I think D.B. Cooper should be really familiar with the plane, and he decided to do that. And at 7:46 p.m., they fly to the Mexico, and after 14 minutes, there's a emergency light shows up, and it's the back door opened on that plane. Based on the bad weather and the heavy raining, the pilot asks for the D.B. Cooper. Did he need some help? The last word he said is no. And at 10:15 p.m., they arrived at Mexico Airport, and the agency searched all the jet plane, but they didn't find him. And I think this is really an interesting accident because during today they didn't find D.B. Cooper and that money. And also, if the audience has seen the American TV shows, the Prison Break, there's the Old Man Role, and it's based on the D.B. Cooper. And that's all. And this is the thing I want to share with you guys, and I felt it's really interesting. And thank you for you guys.